right now the hot topic is your immune system. So we get a lot of questions on the immune system. So we're going to answer some of those questions here for you today. Well, let's just keep it very simple. Your immune system is your defense system. It is your shield. Basically, what it does, it tries to kill off harmful bacteria and viruses, things that cause disease, and basically reduce the inflammation in your body. Well, that's a really good question. And usually your body will tell you. What happens, first of all, you may be very low on energy. You just may feel not so good, sort of like a hangover or maybe like a food poisoning type deal, right? Um, Second of all, you're just not, you may crave things. You may have no appetite or you may have an increased appetite, and you're going to crave maybe sweets or what we call comfort foods, those foods that make us feel good. If your immune system is too weak, you may not have symptoms of a cold or things like that. Where if you have a weak immune system, you may catch a cold very easily. Every other week, you may have a cold or have a hard time breathing, or something may happen with headaches, things like that. Yeah, I get that question all the time. How do we strengthen our immune system? How do we boost our immune system? Well, the number one, the first thing we should start with is nutrition. We need to eat foods that are anti-inflammatory, not pro-inflammatory, not foods that cause inflammation, but foods that decrease inflammation. These foods are very high in energy. I'm talking about fruits and vegetables, things that are living, foods that when you put in your body, you're absorbing nutrition from. They are full of energy and very nutrient dense. Second of all, we need to have reduced stress. And when I talk about stress, a lot of things cause stress, right? But even exercise causes stress. So if we're going to have mental or physical stress, we're going to need even better nutrition. And on top of that, we're going to need sleep. So sleep is key, because if you don't sleep, you don't get the detox period, especially for your liver, because your liver detoxes normally between 10 and 2 o'clock in the morning, or 10 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You've missed a great opportunity where your liver is in the deepest part of regeneration, detoxing itself. So it's it's very important to get that sleep. Next of all is we get back to energy drinks or caffeine. Caffeine's not necessarily bad for you, but when you're just, driving yourself with more and more and more caffeine, more sugar just to keep your energy up, that is a huge problem, because that will drain your adrenal glands, and that could absolutely cause negative effects in your immune system. When your immune system's low, right, it may be very inactive or it may be crazy active, hyperactive. And what I mean by that, when you eat a lot of inflammatory foods, your immune system gets confused and starts attacking everything. And that causes a huge amount of inflammation in the body. So, we just need to have a healthy immune system. And 70% of your immune system is in your digestive tract. I just want you to realize that. Your first defense, your first line of defense in your immune system, 70% of that is in the digestive tract. Actually, 70% of your total immune system is in your digestive tract, which is your first line of defense. So it's very, very important to have nutrition, to take care of that intestinal tract, because it is key. First of all, some people like supplements, some people don't. Some people, take a lot of vitamins. And I don't want to get too much into that, because there's a lot of very good quality vitamins. There's a lot of very low quality vitamins. So all I can say is be careful what you're putting in your body and make sure it's of the highest quality. But when we eat fruits and vegetables, at that point, as long as they're organic, we're getting raw nutrition a lot of times from that. which is the best we can do. We can also supplement that with fish oil. We can supplement it with vitamin D, vitamin B12, a lot of B vitamins. There's just a lot of good nutritional things we can put in our body to supplement because, especially minerals, right? We need minerals, and our food is very mineral deficient in these times. So find yourself a very high quality mineral supplement, a multivitamin or take vitamins separately. It doesn't matter, but just make sure they're very high quality. Well, vitamin C is a very, very strong antioxidant. I mean, vitamin C is used in very high doses for a lot. I mean, right now there's a lot of alternative treatments for cancer, for a lot of different diseases that we have. I don't want to go into that whole list of diseases and autoimmune diseases, but vitamin C is crazy beneficial. Your body will only absorb so much vitamin C, so you really can't take too much of it. When we take too much vitamin C, what it will do is cause a loose bowel movement or a watery bowel movement. But there's absolutely no negative effects from taking too much vitamin C. We just need to make sure it is of the most highest quality. There's different types of vitamin C, and why should we take this type? Why we should take that type? I will tell you this: liposomal vitamin C is the most easily absorbed vitamin C, but I also like ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid's great. Your body won't absorb as much of it, but it has a lot of good effects on the digestive tract, especially as flushing. So there's a lot of there's so many great reasons to take vitamin C. Can't go wrong. Well, that's a great question. So what I like to make it very simple. Let's get into the category of anti-inflammatory foods. And I can give you a list of those. That'd be easier to do that. So I'll do that. So we'll supply with a list of anti-inflammatory foods. And when I show you this, it doesn't mean that's the only thing you can eat, right? But what I'm showing you is you should at least put some of these foods in your body every day because these are foods that reduce inflammation. A lot of the foods that we eat are pro-inflammatory. For instance, meat. Meat is pro-inflammatory, but meat is very nutritious. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not proclaiming to be a vegetarian. But you have to eat in moderation. So when you eat something that's pro-inflammatory, we have to make sure that we offset that with a lot of anti-inflammatory foods.